Hello, my name is Jennifer later, and you usually see the signs fairly quickly in her needs where they go down quicker. Now, I'm going to have her go cloud gaze so that she can work on the painting aspiration, and that she needs to complete 6 more excellent paintings with Jeremy. He's pretty tired and hungry, but he's okay. This was his painting. We're going to have him sell it, which will help us work on the fortune part of the aspiration, where we want to get to a minimum of 20,000 simoleons so that they can reach that part of the aspiration. And then we can start buying them the missing things that they need, such as a computer and um, I can't. There's a bunch of things they need. A computer, a TV would be useful, a couch for them to sit on, watch TV, and maybe actually sit on the couch instead of the bed when they eat. I'm gonna have him listen to pop. I am gonna try for the first child to be a girl, so we'll have her eat strawberries and listen to pop to try and work on that. We'll just have Pop be the one that's going. Now he wants to upgrade an object, and we'll pin that because when he was on the nerd brain aspiration, okay, so the inspired's there, but the flirtiness is overruling the inspired. But we'll keep it. We'll just let her paint anyway, so we'll have her do an abstract painting, and hopefully that'll be excellent. Is she going to listen to me? Yes, she is. Just a moment. While she's here, hopefully the stereo is close enough that she can listen to it, so that we can listen to Pop. Because Pop and strawberries give you a good chance of having a girl, assuming she's pregnant. Really noticing if the signs are there. Their hunger goes down quicker, and their bladder, and their energy. Now he's listening, and now we want him to water. His gardening skill is lower than hers, so that's why I'm having him work on the garden right now. Hers is at least at level 6. She's high enough to start grafting plants, but we need some of their plants to be nice enough that we can evolve them before we start. Before we get to the tier where they have that, because they're only on the second tier of the botanical aspiration, gardening aspiration. See how his needs are. He was more hungry and tired than she was. She's finished painting. Let's see. It's excellent. We'll sell it to a collector and have her do a realism painting. I find the abstract and realism generally do quite well, but I find if you switch them up and don't have them just repeatedly do the same thing, they make a little bit more money. Let's see where they are with the frogs. Now, I'm actually going to start working on trying to get the frog frog collection complete, so I'm not going to breed the whirly flowers right now. I'm going to do that with the spotted dirt. No, we didn't get it. We got another surfer leaf. There, and there was the spotted dirt. Like where I placed it. There. Back out, and we will have Jeremy take the surfer leaf. We're just going to breed it. And another surfer leaf. Any leaf frogs or anything different would be good. But, oh well. That's what happens sometimes. So, he must be level 4. I must have missed a notification of that, since he's talking to the plants. Now he's hungry, so I'm going to go let him eat. And one of the other things I want to get is the bin that gives you money, as well as a computer, TV, and a couch, and a bench for crafting workbench. There she is, inspired now. Then maybe we'll try her on a classic when she finishes that. She's getting hungry. There we are. We're at 20,000, so we'll have him switch to the fortune. Fabulously wealthy. So he still has to earn 8,000, really close to just over 7,000 more to be able to finish that tier of the aspiration. And the sooner you obviously get that done, then you start getting money weekly, which will help towards completing the Rosebud. And one of the ways to check is where you are in terms of the achievement. It's under achievements, wealth and collecting, and Rosebud, gain 1,000,000 simoleons in a single household. So we have 58,000. So we have quite a way to go before we get to 1,000,000. But given we're just 6 days in, I think that's not too bad, and that we started with nothing. That's not too unreasonable. Now he's really tired, so he needs to claim it and have him go to sleep. And that was excellent, wonderful. I'm going to put that there. We can get one more. I don't know if there's any point in pushing her too much. Not sure that I'm seeing the signs. I'm not sure that she is pregnant. She got a masterpiece. 10,000 simoleons. That's good. That was a classic painting. Let's see if she can do a abstract, large. Yes. We don't want to get a burger, thank you. How she goes. This. Read that surfer leaf. We'll try it with the whirly flower, see if we get a new frog. We got a sun surfer. Excellent. So we did get a new frog. Her. So we're going to read the surfer leaf. Oh, can't breed with him yet. His frogs are too soon. Now we can. So I'm going to do it with the heart frog. And we got a heart surfer. So there this time we got 2 new frogs. Fill out our collection. She's getting quite tired. I'm going to have her eat a couple of strawberries. I don't know that she's pregnant, but that'll help tide her over. Then I'm going to have her claim. I'm actually just going to have her disco nap so that she doesn't have to sleep as long. How much this one will be worth because she wasn't in the best shape. 2,900, still pretty good. And she has to go to the bathroom. I'll have her go to the bathroom. Pretty hungry. I'm going to just have her eat something.
Bebso. Shimba.
Now that she's not really doing anything, we can put her on the fortune. Now for her, I think I'm just going to wait so we can get that 500 points for having 35,000, and then we will start shopping for things that they need. We're back on painting. I really would like to get somewhere else for them to sit and eat their dinner other than the bed and the garbage can. Have her go sell that to the collector. And we will try a realism painting this time. I'm going to check whether I can breed the frogs. Yes. That means I'm going to take the heart surfer and put it in her inventory. And I'm going to breed the heart surfer with the whirly flower. And we got a bullseye. Which we had. I didn't realize I had that actually in the wrong spot. That goes there. So I put the bullseye in his inventory and breed that with the surfer leaf. And we got a hypno frog. That filled in a spot. That's good. Now, if I have this right, we're missing 3, 5, 9. Which I can check by going into the inventory collections tab. No, that's him. He has to go to the bathroom. We will have him go to the bathroom when he gets up. He's a little hungry, so we can have him grab something to eat. Now inspired, so she can go paint. And I will have her, just in case, I'll have her listen to talk. Hell, I'm kind of thinking maybe she isn't. Yeah, I think they're gonna have to. If we want to have a baby, I think we're gonna have them try again. Not seeing any of the signs. He slept long enough. Have him stargaze once he's finished. Oh, she needs to dance. I'll let her do that after she completes and sells this painting. Forward a little bit. Guess she's over there. We'll let her just dance while she's at it. And then she can sell that. Or get rid of this board woodlet. She has now done. He's inspired, so we'll have him start painting. We'll do an abstract. We'll fast forward. I like to have multiple easels so that you can set them up. I think she's gonna need to go have a nap. Read the frogs. Pause it. Take a look at what we have here. I'm gonna do the surfer leaf with the spotted dirt. Does she still have a surfer leaf? Yes. In her inventory, she did. So we'll breed spotted dirt with the surfer leaf. And we got a spotted leaf. We have. Oh, no, we don't. We don't have a spotted leaf. So there we go. We got a new one. And then for Jeremy, I'm going to breed a dirt. I think he has a surfer leaf, so I'm going to breed that. No, we didn't get another. We just got a dirt. Leave that there for now, and now we will fast forward. We'll let her go have nap as soon as she finishes and sells her painting. She has 9 excellent paintings, so hopefully this will make it 10. So that should complete that. Finished. Sell that. The collector. Realizing they have quite a few points, I probably need to consider what I should use them for. Do a classic for him. Let it was. We can now sell. That was 1,400. Now we're just gonna have her disco now because of the time of day. Go back to fortune because we have the on fortune. Go on fortune because we have the value for that. But she has to have earned 75,000 to finish this tier, so I don't think there's any point keeping it at this point. We will start buying the items first. I'm going to check where he is first. In this case, I'm going to pause because I want to just see where he is on the fortune aspiration already. He has 5,300 to get to the next tier. See if we can get a couple of paintings out of him and get that to there. The last one wasn't worth that much, so I'm not sure whether we will be able to, but we can try. One of the ones I will get is I'm going to get frugal. That will help bring their bills down for both of them. I'm going to keep the points because I think if I'm going to get them a job, I'm going to get them the connections so that they can start at level 4. And they may do that soon, so I don't want to use up too many points. She probably has more. Yeah, she has a lot more points. Still keep getting those confused. Switch to him. We'll sell. It was only worth 1,100. And we'll do an abstract painting. She's finished her disco nap. And she is tense. Video games. Needing video games. We'll let her play a couple of games here. There we go. And then we will let her. We'll actually let her water the plants. I don't have a stereo here, so she can't get fun while she's doing that, but I don't think she's that far off. And I think we may try for a baby again. No, we're not having anyone join other than people who belong in the household. That was worth 2,000. And we will have him do a classic, large. Frog breeding, surfer leaf. I'm pretty sure we got a dirt surfer. We got a new frog. There we go. Perfect. Now Eden. I'm going to put the eggplant frog in her inventory, and I'm going to breed it. Doesn't matter. I'll try with the whirly flower. Well, we got another eggplant. That. So I'm going to keep breeding because we don't have very many of the eggplant frogs, so we're going to work on those as well as the leaf frogs. There we go. She's talking to a plant. Okay, and she's hungry. We're going to let her go grab something to eat. There we go. back to fast speed.
Oh, sure. Clunkus.
Process.
Shrofa. Belindy.
That was worth 1,800.
Whoa.
Forward, see where she is. She has to go to the bathroom. She may as well take a thoughtful shower. Disco nap. Jeremy did a masterpiece. That is worth 3,500. He's tense. I'm gonna let him play a couple of games. I'm gonna have him sell this. Bathroom. Pause it again. You can read the surfer leaf. We'll do it with heart frog. We got a leaf frog. We're doing fairly well with the frog collection. And for her, I'm going to breed the whirly flower and the spotted eggplant again. And we got a new one. We have a leopard frog. Oh well. We can sell that then. I realize that I have a capsule in her inventory, so I'm going to take that out of there, and we don't need all those snapdragons, so we may as well sell them. We have decent value. We'll sell those. We'll sell the lilies. I'm pretty sure we have them, and if we don't, there's some in the neighborhood. That's our bluebells. Okay, so we have 50,000 simoleons at the moment. I'm going to put him on fortune because I think he should have reached the goal for the earnings, and I'm correct. So back on the creativity, and I think it's time to do a few more purchases so that their house is a little bit less sparsely furnished. So I'll do that, and then once that's over, that'll be the end of today's episode, and we'll see you next time. Bye! Thanks for watching. So here's a sped up version of me furnishing their house, or furnishing it some more. I start with the great room, as the floor plan calls it, and I'm trying to figure out what TV to get. Realize I need a TV stand. Get a decent TV for their fun levels. Also less prone to break down. I buy a couch. I get one from the movie hangout pack, and I use the plus key to change the color, rotate it, and put it in place. So grab a couple of living chairs and essentially do the same thing. Use the plus key to get a color that kind of matches. Put it there. And I'm thinking about whether I should add some more islands here. I decide I don't like that island. Get rid of it very shortly. And I get rid of some of the wall there. Can't get to the other one because the bookcase is in the way, so I move it before I get rid of that wall. And I'm thinking, what should I do? While I'm thinking, I go, I'll put the kitchen table in the dining nook. I grab cheap chair, cheap tables. And I get the bin. This is the money bin. Because her cooking skill is level 10, I get her a stove. And I decide I may as well upgrade the counters while we're at it instead of buying more of the cheap ones and replacing them all later. And I get some of the higher end ones. I give them some environment score so they are happy in their room. That over a little bit. Get the matching island and put it there. But I go for cheap stools because the high-end stools are very expensive. I don't want to spend too much money on it. And again, I use the plus key to change the color. This is where I choose to put a computer. I get a reasonable computer. I think it's the 4000 simoleon computer. I put it there, and then I grab a stereo for them to listen to. If they're programming and writing, that's boring. Then I take a quick look around if I need anything else. I do miss a couple of things. I move that in, and then that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!